Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I'll be showing you a few things that you need to do before you start playing your pool match. If you are in a match, you're about to play a match, and there's a few things that you want to warm up on, these are definitely going to be the things. First off, if you are playing a game and you know you are going to lag, you definitely want to practice your lagging. For some reason you don't know what lagging is, so when you hit the ball up and down the table, and whoever's ball ends up closest to this rail wins the lag. So if this 5 ball ended up here, and my opponent's lag ended up there, then I would win and I would get the first break. And the first break is a major advantage. Some leagues you can defer the first break, and then if it goes hill, you get the last break. Which means if it's tied at the very end and there's one rack left to decide the tiebreaker, you get to break, which can be an advantage, so you can just choose what you want. But you never know the speed of the table you're playing on. If you know which table you're playing on, definitely play it on there. You can see I pretty much got the speed of my table down after 2 lags. I've never lagged on my table. But you just hit the ball up and down, and you have to try to leave the ball as close to this rail as possible. You can obviously tell if you hit too hard because it'll go up and down like that. One thing about lags is the ball cannot pass into your opponent's territory because you're both lagging at the same time. So it'll look somewhat like that. That's what a lag will look like. But if this ball lags like that, then it's a foul on me, and they automatically get the first break. So that is one thing that you want to practice. The next thing that you would want to do is take a bunch of balls. Let's just clear out these pockets up here. Take any ball you can get. And what you want to do is set one up and practice your full shooting stance. So get down, take a couple of big strokes, pause your tip, take some small strokes, pause your tip, backstroke, forward stroke, follow through. It's all about timing. This is where you want to develop your timing and stroke. And you have to just pocket the ball, stop the tip. So you build this into your game. And you can switch up the pockets too, just to make it more interesting. And make sure you do the same routine on every one. I think there's an ant on my hand right now that I'm about to kill. So you would not want to stand up like that, but an ant was biting me, so I had to. But this is going to be the last one I'll shoot for this demonstration. And you want to stay down exactly like that. The next thing that I do, this is basically just my warm-up routine. And I'm a very big practicer. If that's what I could say. I like doing things to warm up, and I warm up for a good long while. I warm up, if I can, for about 30 minutes to an hour. So just put some balls out on the table, and just shoot them into the pocket. So do your routine for each and every one of them, even though it's all really easy shots. I'm not going to go through all of these because I don't want to waste your time. Just you watching me shoot balls into the hole. This will probably be the second to last one. You want to try some long shots too. So let's go ahead and try this 8 ball. Then after that, the next thing that I practice are my basic position shots. I remember making this video at this time because in my last video, I believe it was my last video, I went over different position shots you must know to be great at pool. And this is where I practice those shots because I know they will come up in my matches, so I practice them in many different situations as I can. So I'm shooting the 5, trying to get back to the 6, and I would play with low right. And I would try to get straight in on the 6. And look at that, perfectly straight in. And you always want to shoot the 6 after. Whoops, not enough back. And this helps you gain some confidence. in your shot. Because the more you get correct, the better you feel about yourself. And you want to give yourself different angles. Go through your routine on each shot. Try to come back. We went a little too far. But we still got position. And we would want to pocket the 6. And you would keep going with that 1. And then the next one, I'm only going to show you 2. Since these are the two most common routes. Next one, let's do this one. We want to shoot the 6 next. We're on the 5. There you go. And we're going to pocket the 5. Cue ball is going to swing around the table using some top running English. So top left. And we want to try to end up straight on the 6 as well, just to build up our speed control. So we would shoot this a few times. Try to find the right combination of speed and spin to end up frozen to that rail. And that is pretty darn close. That's less than a ball length away. And I'm going to shoot it one more time. You would want to shoot these shots about 10 times in a row. You want to make it 10 times in a row. I don't like just shooting them 10 times. I like making them 10 times in a row. That's also how I am with basketball. If I'm doing practice, I don't want to just shoot it. I want to make it to build up that confidence. You don't want to repeatedly do something wrong. We may get frozen this time. No, about a ball away. But this is still pretty close to a perfect position shot. So those are a few things that you want to practice before your match, and now I'll be back with you with some more. Okay, so this is the last thing you would want to do. And there's 2 options here. You can either play Russian pool or straight pool. Straight pool is a continuous game. You break the rack, and then you run them out, and when you get to the last ball, you re-rack them, and you set them up again. This is only if you have time. Set them up again, and you try to break up the cluster with that ball. I'm going to play Russian pool. It seems like I'm missing something. And I do this to get my angles down before I play. Now, what you do with Russian pool, I know the rules right, but even if I don't know the rules right, this is still a good thing to help you. You try to scratch on the break. This is just all to get your angles down. You want to try to scratch on the break. Doesn't really matter if you do or not. We're just trying to develop our angles. And what you have to do is you have to pick one of these balls, hit it off the cue ball, and then have that ball scratch. So, almost like that. It's a hard game, but it's good because it's hard. So, something like that. So you hit it off the cue ball, and then you have to try to scratch. And you can try draw shots, you can try whatever kind of shot you want, and just try to scratch. I'm going to go for a hard one here. And you see? It's just to develop your knowledge of angles. And it's also, it's a fun game to play. Just hit it off the cue ball and attempt to scratch. You can try hard shots, shooting it hard. You can try, I think this will probably go in if I hit it soft shots. Any type of shot that you want, just keep going. This is to gain your knowledge of angles. Try a few draw shots, like so. Anything you can think of. This will probably be a follow shot if I can get it right. Not enough follow. But you see, it's a fun game. It's a difficult game, but it's really fun to play. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button down below. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button and then press the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. Thank you guys so much for 18,500 subscribers. That is an absolutely crazy number. I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. Also, if you have not seen the IQ ball, let me show you that. Here it is. This is a quick little training tool called the IQ training ball. This is for your muscle memory and repetition. It's a great tool. You can order one of these at iqclinic.com. They're only $25. That's iqclinic.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.